Hello, Darren here, the Creative Minimalist. www.thecreativeminimalist.com. How can I be minimal if I keep buying things? I've now taken down to writing in my serious planner. This is my serious planner. This is the one I get out when I need to really do things. But I'm now taken to writing ouch every time I buy something that, do I need it or not? I must stop buying things. Retail therapy is far too nice for me, I think. Anyway, look, ouch. Although I've got a plus there. I took some days off as well. Look, it's that serious. Oh, what's going on in your life, Darren? Where does it all go from here? Oh, I've been watching Ripper Street. Catching up, doing a big binge on that. That's been good. So, a couple of days off this week. Clearing all the decks today. These stickers, by the way, from Planarchy. They're Planarchy stickers, although these ones I just sort of printed out myself. I'm really stepping out my comfort zone this week. On Monday, I'm going out to an event. A storytellers event I'm off to. That's really outside my comfort zone. I love stories. I've got no problem with stories. I've got no problem listening to stories. But it's a meetup. It's a social event. I may have to talk to people. How can I do that? I don't dislike talking to people. I'm just introverted. I get small talk is not me. I may waffle on here, but this is serious talk. This is journaling and planning. I'll take my Midori. That'll give me something to talk about. But I'm going out. I'm definitely doing it. Outside my comfort zone, getting out and about. It's one of the things I wanted to do this year, and this is step one of that. So I am heading out. Next time I make a video, I will either have survived or not. There. So back onto the not serious planners. No, these are serious planners. These are my other ones. This is my weekly focus. It's basically been music taking up a lot of the time. I say that, it's not been true at all. But that's what I've had to do or been focusing on. Trying to focus on that this week. An ambient piece of music, a soundtrack, a song I've got to do. I need to record the vocals on there. But a good week it's been that I've had. Good week. A couple of days off as well. And only now getting back into the swing of things, which is why this video is all over the place. But I'm finding this sort of just general weekly focus quite helpful. It's how I relax and go over things, because I don't really do art in here, but I do sort of just try and lay things out a bit more interesting than something else. So, my something else, what's that? Yes, my trusty bullet journal, which is going really well. I mentioned the other week that I captured everything, and I really did capture everything, and I've been going through that in my little Moleskine book. He drops everything off screen, but it's really helped me color coding my bullet journal, but making sure I get everything down. And it's been a really good week. Monday to Wednesday, then Thursday I had time off, and then Friday I took time off, and Saturday is now, and I'm only just getting back in the swing. But the way this has worked, I was saying I'm not sure whether I'm going to start Monday at the top of the page of a week and do a list of things I have to get done this week there, or not. I think not. Why, I hear you ask, is, Darren, you've been talking about it all the time. You keep going on about it. Yes, I know I keep going on about it, and I do apologise for that. But I just think looking at July, this list of things here is much better to work on than having a list at the beginning of the week, because I don't put a week on just one spread. My week is 2 spreads, and as I go through I can add things to my review at the end. So I've got my review there, my weekly review, and I can do that whenever, at any point. So that's how I'm going to lay things out. Again, I'm just going to get going in a minute on the next spread for next week. But it's just really working, and that's what I wanted to tell you. It seems that I've really sort of stumbled upon what's working for me. But the main thing that really did it. Let's be practical. These are the things that really worked for me. 1, the color coding of stuff. Can I find where I did my color coding in here? Probably not at that sort of... Oh yes, I did. I color coded things, broke them down into color, so color key. That's all the things that I wanted to do, but I broke it down into a color key. So then I've got all these colors, and I know that I should have something of each of those main areas, colors, on each day. Now that I can put in bullets with no action next to them, but I know something will go in there each day. So I can do a purple bullet for this Temple Eden, I can do a grey bullet for Planarchy, I can do a crimson bullet for the Creative Mint. A crimson bullet, that sounds great. This is the Crimson Bullet, the Creative Minimalist. That sounds, that's a superhero name if ever I heard it. A crimson bullet, I like that. Blue bullet for Ticket to Ride. Any freelance work I'm doing. Admin goes orange. I like the colour orange. I don't use it enough, and admin has ended up there. Health, I'm not... health, I like the colour. Meditation, exercise, health. I've bunged it all in together at the moment, but I'm not quite sure whether the colour stands out enough. But that's what I've done. So colour keyed, and I know that each day should have something there. So I didn't... This is actually Thursday was a day off. I took off in the end, and then Friday. So I need to now for the rest of this day put in the bullets there, colour keys, and Sunday, and then do my review at some point. I've still got to add some more bits to the review from last week, but it's starting. It's pretty much coming together. So listing everything was very important. So I've got everything that I needed to do, that I had, that was half started and half finished. Then the colour coding of things, and then making sure I put everything in each day, which is pretty much how a bullet journal should work. Slight reservation about colour coding is that it's not really quick capture, and to be honest, I'm not quite sure whether the quick capture thing of bullet journaling works for me. I tend to take notes and jottings wherever. So for instance, I've got sort of scraps of paper. Scrap of paper on that side. My right hand, I've got scraps of paper. More. Look, scraps of paper everywhere for taking notes. And I do take... they're my quick capture things. I've got journals in my pockets all over the place. So I use those for quick capture and then transfer them into the bullet journal. So I don't really use my bullet journal for quick capture stuff. So that's where I am. Capture everything, then I color coded everything, and then I've got it in each day, and weekly 2 spread at the moment is going well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have got my list of goals in here as well, which ties in with what I'm doing. All my stuff is working towards those goals. So that's where I am. See, this is the sort of thing I mean. I went to Smith's and they had this reduced in price. It was on their really cheap offer. Look at that. I mean, I've put my own stuff in it, but it was a pen case. So pencils, watercolour pencils now, like they're okay. W.H. Smith so mate. But see, I go out and I see things and I buy them. What am I gonna do? What's he like? Also back using my I can't remember what they are. Yes I can. What am I on about? The Iconic Essay Book by Iconic Essay Books. That's what they're called. It's basically a blank page and a lined page and various other styles of pages near the back and near the front. Some nicely sort of laid out pages so you can create your own calendars and things, and then even sort of have a year view at the beginning. But I just collect interesting facts in mine. I mean, if there's only one thing is sacred, the human body is sacred. So says Walt Whitman. I don't know, might be right, might not be right. But there's some facts about it. How about that? 50 to 75 trillion cells in the body, and about 6 trillion reactions taking place in each cell. I mean, one, that's pretty amazing, but two, who sat there and counted it? I want to know that. Who does these things? Anyway, that's the sort of thing I capture in my Iconic Essay Book. I love it. It's like, it's the feel, the size, it's perfect. To be honest, I should use that. And I said I was doing other stuff, and so one of the things that I have been doing this week, and I'm only showing this because I do it in my Moleskine journal. This is a hardback lined journal. Words don't come easy. Well, sometimes they do. So I've been writing some science fiction. I've been writing, there you go. I share all these things with you. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Drink some more coffee, I think. Have a good time, plan your way, and I'll see you soon. Love you all. I should use that. Did you hear that ping noise? That was my email. I got an email from Amazon tempting me with more Stabilo pens. I don't want to buy anything more, Amazon. Go away. Keep away from me. I can't afford anything. I don't want to buy anything. Go away.